Hello everyone, and welcome to my complete guide for the Appreciation Festival in Monster Hunter World Iceborne. There's a lot of new armors, there's a lot of new weapons, there's some palico gear, so there's a whole bunch of stuff to take a look at. There's even layered armors to take a look at. So we're going to talk about how do I unlock all of these pieces of equipment, and which one of them are really probably most worth my time. Let's go ahead and get started. To get us started, we have the Wyverian Ears Alpha. So the Wyverian Ears Alpha, they're a helmet, and basically it gives you 2 levels of Mushroom Mancer and a level of Survival Expert, and it gives you a giant decoration slot. Really, it's not a very good helmet. Mushroom Mancer has never been very strong, and Survival Expert's really not necessary, and then 1 giant decoration slot's not that much. You're giving up a set bonus skill that you would normally have with most armor sets. The really important armor sets, they give you set bonus skills. So you're probably not going to put that on any important build. Maybe you'll get it as a layered armor someday. I don't think it's a layered armor right now. Let's talk about how to obtain these if you want them. You would go into your events, and then you would play Flora Frostbite, which is just a gathering quest. It's very easy. There's nothing really to explain here. Next up, let's take a look at the Astral Armor Set. So this armor set, this is specific to the new Appreciation Festival. This is what you do every time there's a festival. You get an armor set that goes along with it. You can see it's very luminous. It's very wavy. When we take a look at the skills, we have Wide Range 3 on the helmet and a giant decoration slot. I really don't think that's very good because there's all kinds of ways to fit wide range into your build now. So wide range is very flexible, and you'd be giving up a helmet slot. Then you have crit boost on the chest, 2 levels of crit boost, and a small decoration slot, making it not very efficient. There's much better chest slots to choose from. Divine Blessing on the arms is kind of nice, but that's if you had to bring Divine Blessing. You usually don't. Flinch free on the waist, and Weakness Exploit on the legs. So overall, the armor sets is a weaker armor set. It's not real powerful. It's going to be giving you the set bonus skills, Appreciation Blessing, and Appreciation Blessing, I guess it's just the stronger version of, the previous one. So it's so funny, it has 2 names, just like all the set bonus skills. It's got the name on the left and the name on the right. Gratitude's Blessing. But it says here, greatly increases odds of getting special grand appreciation rewards, and is talking specifically about the VIP tickets. So if you want the layered armor of this armor set, you need these VIP tickets, and when you're wearing the regular armor set, you have a greater chance of getting those VIP tickets at the end of your quests, right? So that's probably the only reason you would want to wear this armor set, is if you really wanted the layered armor and you wanted to unlock it sooner. That would be the main reason to build this. Okay, and if you're wondering how do I get gratitude tickets, because you need gratitude tickets to build it, you can get these just by logging in each day and collecting your daily bonus. And then of course the other way you obtain these tickets is you run over here, get over here to the provisions manager, you'll talk to her, and each and every day these limited bounties are going to update. See, here are the limited bounties, and you can see you can get appreciation tickets. That's from the old Appreciation Festival from like last year. But then you can also get these new gratitude tickets. Those are from the more recent one, the one that we're doing right now, and this is what gives you the new armor set. So this is essentially, if you do the limited quest, you're going to be able to unlock that armor set, and again, logging in each day and collecting your daily bonus. Alright, so that explains the new armor set. Now that we're done talking about the Astral Armor Set, let's move on to talking about the Guild Palace weapons. So we've had the Guild Palace Armor Set in the game for a while, since the game launched. You unlock that armor set by playing arena quests, and you'll need coins for that. But now we have these Guild Palace weapons, and they look pretty good. Unfortunately, that doesn't mean they're the strongest weapons in the game. Now, I've heard that these might be the strongest weapons right now for PC, but on the consoles we have the Safajiva weapons, and those are looking like they're much stronger than the Guild Palace weapons. Don't let that stop you from using them anyways if you just like the way that they look. But here you can see that the attack value for Royal Venus Blade is 1296, has 15% affinity, and it has the Elementalist skill built in, right? So when we compare that, we're going to do I guess I didn't have to back out of that. We're going to do a comparison between that and probably the best greatsword in the game right now. Let's go to category, greatsword. We're going to jump over to Safi's Shatter Splitter. We're going to do a comparison, and right off the bat, you see that Safi's Shatter Splitter, I should say, is over 100 attack, stronger than Royal Venus Blade. Actually, what is the actual numbers? Like 170 or something like that? It's closer to like 170, right? And then there is a discrepancy with the affinity. You get a little more affinity with Royal Venus Blade. And then, yes, Royal Venus Blade will get Elementalist, but the blast damage and the fact that it already has higher attack on Sophijiva's Shatter Splitter, freeing up a slot that would have been used on the Elementalist decoration, is winning all around. Is that true for every Guild Palace weapon? I don't know. I haven't researched every single one. You guys can report back in the comment section and tell me if your favorite weapons, Guild Palace weapon, is the best, in class, or it's the meta, or whatever you want to call it. I have a feeling it's just not going to be for any of the classes because of the Sophijiva weapons being so strong. Again, on PC, it might be the case that they are the new strongest weapons, but on the console, I would say no. Your next question is going to be, how do we unlock these weapons? Well, we're going to run over to the quest board, just like before, and basically there's going to be a Barioth quest that you're going to be fighting. You just fight them in the arena. It's really not too hard. We're going to choose post quest. It's going to be under event quest. 50 Shades of White. So you play this for I believe it's called the Fest tickets, and those are giving you the Guild Palace weapons. Additionally, in order to finish upgrading the Guild Palace weapons, because there's another upgrade level to them, you actually need arena coins. So if you haven't been playing the arena, I'm thinking about, because of this Appreciation Festival being out, I'm thinking about making an arena guide very soon about how to obtain all of the coins. Basically, you need to go to the arena, which is in the Gathering Hub. I recommend creating a session, inviting people in, or joining a session for the arena. And you want to fight the arenas with 2 people at a time. Don't do it by yourself. You'll waste time if you do it by yourself. So get a friend and do the arena quests and gather the coins that you need in order to upgrade the weapons. You can also, by the way, unlock the armor set, which is not so bad. The arena armor, the Guild Palace armor, not the arena armor. The Guild Palace armor gives you Agitator and Heroics. Now, you don't need the Heroics, but it's still kind of nice. Here, let me jump over here. Where did I place it, actually? So down here. Stygian, Fulgur, here it is, Guild Palace Helmet. And when we take a look at the skills, we have, I don't know where the health boost is coming from. Okay, the health boost is coming from the armor. There's Agitator 3, Heroics 3. Offensive Guard actually comes with this armor set, so it's not useful for every weapon. Resuscitate, Non-Elemental Boost, and Bludgeoner are coming from my Charm. And then Crit Eye is coming from the Hood. Okay, so it's Health Boost, Agitator, Heroics, Offensive Guard, and Resuscitate. That's coming from the Guild Palace Armor. If this is your first time seeing it, it's not really the strongest armor set. The set bonus skill is Guild Pride. Look, good chance of increased quest rewards, and lets you carve 1 additional time. So it's kind of cool in that regard for farming stuff, but again, there's stronger armor sets, especially the Sophijiva armor set and the Master's Touch Teostra set. Both of those are much stronger right now than Guild Palace. Okay? Next up, we have another joke weapon. When the festivals roll around, we tend to get at least one joke weapon. This time it's going to be a big turkey leg or a meaty chicken leg, whatever you think it is. You can see the skin kind of hanging off as if the bone was ripped off of a turkey. You know what I'm talking about. It actually looks really yummy. I wish I could eat it. But yeah, this is going to be a joke weapon. It's a hammer, and it's not bad, but it's definitely not the meta either. Let's take a look at the stats on this weapon. Okay, it's called the Juicy Well Done Hammer. And you can see it has raw attack of 1600, which isn't that bad. The biggest problem is going to be the element here is fire, 210, which doesn't really help at all. So you're really just running off of 1600 attack, and then you have a nice blue sharpness bar, but you don't have any white sharpness or purple sharpness, and that's going to lower your damage output as well, but you never really have to sharpen. So Juicy Well Done Hammer probably won't be the strongest weapon in the game for the hammer class, but is really not bad. I would describe it probably as lower on the upper tier, right? So it's really not a bad hammer in disguise. So first of all, for the build here, we're running the Bludgeoner skill, and the Bludgeoner skill is going to give you more damage for being in blue sharpness, since we can't get past blue sharpness. You get this charm from the House Cat, okay? So the House Cat's going to give you this charm, Bludgeoner. All right, and then we're just going to run the typical Sophijiva setup with Resentment. If you can fit, Agitator in here, you're certainly welcome to. I didn't. You could take off this Rocksteady mantle and replace it with the Airborne mantle, and I'm sure you could get Agitator 5 in here. You could probably get some more attack in here. So it's, well, I don't know if you can get more attack without the charm. Actually, I wonder if Bludgeoner... I think Bludgeoner is worth it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Because you're running one big blue sharpness bar the whole way, so the damage boost should be valuable enough that you're better taking that rather than attack boost. Yeah, so this is the build I'm running with the Juicy Well Done Hammer. If you're on the PC, you would probably have a different build, but you definitely would not be taking the Teostra's Master's Touch build because you don't need it. You don't need Master's Touch. You have a large blue sharpness bar. All right, so you would just take whatever gives you the highest raw damage, and yeah, it played really well, and I enjoyed it a lot. Now, to obtain this weapon is pretty easy. We're going to go ahead, we're going to choose Post Quest, Master Rank, we're going to go to Events, and you're going to play Beef is Never a Mistake, where you fight, I'm sorry, what's the name? It's MHW, and it's Glavenus. So many names to remember when you're doing this kind of work. All right, so that's the quest you're going to do in order to unlock the drumstick. Next up, we have the Space Lord Super 8 Hammer. That's right. They gave us 2 new hammers. I don't know why they decided on that. I feel like the drumstick definitely could have been, I don't know, a greatsword or something like that, but they decided to give us 2 hammers. I'm not complaining, the hammer's my most played weapon. When we take a look at the attack on this, it's a pretty low attack of 1248. I mean, that's actually really low. And then it gives it an element of 640 water. I don't really know if you can do much with that. I know the hammer has some fast attacks with the spinning bludgeon and the aerial spinning bludgeon, but in general, you don't really manage to use that the whole fight. I think a lot of your damage just comes from high motion values on your big bang, your brutal big bang, right? So I don't think this hammer will actually be that useful. Definitely the drumstick. I'm pretty sure the drumstick's going to do a lot more damage, but maybe there's something, because I haven't actually used it as of this video, maybe there's something hidden in the hammer that you only find out when you use it. Who knows? Defense bonus of plus 40. You need these unity symbols in order to craft it. Where do you get the unity symbols from? And it's going to be the last new quest that we're going to be talking about today. You're going to be fighting Namiel, and you're going to be fighting Zinogre. It's really not too hard, so it's going to unlock a whole bunch of stuff, though. Let's go ahead and get to that quest. Master Rank. We're going to go to Events. All right, and it is going to be Shocking Climax. Okay, so Shocking Climax is going to give you the unity symbol tickets that you need in order to craft that new hammer. It also does a number of other things. The Truge Bog, remember that from the past? That's a collaboration weapon with Behemoth. You can upgrade it now. Of course, I looked at it and it didn't really impress me. There's 2 other weapons as well. There's the Zerial Dual Blades from the Witcher event quest. Those are upgradable now, as well as the Witcher's Sword and Shield. That is also upgradable. You use the same tickets for all 3 weapons, okay? I don't really think they're that good. I don't think they're that powerful. So after I examined them, I think in all cases, they are not going to become the meta. I could be wrong about that, but just by eyeballing it, it didn't look that impressive. Finally, also for the cat armor, let's talk about the cat armor, because you guys like your Palico equipment. So we have the space set, and this is coming from the gratitude ticket. Remember, this is the gratitude ticket. You get that for logging in and for doing your daily quests, right? The event quest, your limited bounties. There we go. Got a little spaceship in the back. That's pretty cute. This is the old star set, so you can recraft it if you want in Master Rank. This is from the last Appreciation Festival. Remember that? All right, and then if you scroll up here, where is it? I didn't pass it, did I? Probably passed it. Huntsman, Wiggler, Leather, Maestro set. Here we are. The Maestro set. So you get the Maestro set from the Unity symbol tickets. We were just talking about that. That's Namiel and the Zinogre quest, okay? So that's where you get the Maestro set from. All right, if you found all that information useful, be sure to leave a like on the video and share the video. I really appreciate that. It helps the video a lot when you do that. So I'm just going to talk about the other Master Rank event quests that you can get done during this festival. You have Master Rank 1 Pearl Snatchers. This gives you the Pearl Spring Helmet. That's pretty cute. You have the Trophy Fishing. This quest is going to give you the Frozen Spear Tuna Greatsword. It's just for fun. Then you have Every Hunter's Dream 2. This gives you the Wiggler Palico gear. You have Duffel Duty. This gives you the Penguin Mask. None of these are really important. You don't have to have them. I'll mention it if it's really important. Every Hunter's Dream 3 is going to allow you to upgrade your Wyvern Ignition Greatsword, as well as letting you craft the Black Lightning Eagle Charge Blade. And that was the whole drawing contest or weapon design contest winner. Then you have Scores of Ores is really cool. I like that one a lot. It is a pickaxe longsword. That's Master Rank 4, right? You fight Oregon. Then you have... Oh, I'm sorry, you don't fight Oregon, you fight Brachydios. I'm remembering now. Master Rank 5, you have Return of the Bioweapon. This is where you fight Valhazak, Black Veil Valhazak, and when you finish that quest, you're going to be able to craft the Leon and Claire full armor sets. That's different from regular armor. You have to go to the full armor sets to craft that. And the Leon set is kind of fun to play with. It's decent enough if you're using that full armor set for fighting Valhazak. Every other case, it's not that good. Then you have Chilling Entrance. This is very recent. You get, with this quest, you get the Dragon Cloth Alpha headpiece, which a lot of people think is very cool looking. And finally, you also have Muscle Monkey Madness for the buff body armor, which is also a really cool armor set. Then of course, you still have Safajiva. Safajiva right now is giving all the meta equipment away. You got the Safajiva armor set and all the Safajiva weapons. Those are what are really the strongest in the game right now. So if you haven't fought Safajiva, you're probably going to want to go fight Safajiva. And finally, all of the base set Gamma Elder Dragon armor sets are available for crafting as layered armor sets. So check it out. Lunastra Gamma. There it is, looking pretty spicy. Take a look at what you need. You need a Lunastra ticket for that, so you have to go back and fight them. Xeno'jiiva ticket. Hopefully you saved your tickets. I don't think I did. I think I spent all of mine. Val ticket. I'm not too worried about it because I'm not too worried about having old layered armor from older games. Finally, you know, we didn't talk about another thing. We didn't talk about the Astral. I think we did briefly when I mentioned the VIP gratitude tickets. The VIP gratitude tickets are very rare rewards that you obtain at the end of a quest randomly, and if you're wearing the Astral Armor Set, you have a higher chance of the VIP gratitude tickets to actually appear. The other thing of interest during the festival is just like before, when you go to the workshop, what is this called? This I'm trying not to say Streamworks. The Steamworks. Oh my gosh. When you go to the Steamworks, you are able to obtain tickets that can be traded with the Elder Melder for decorations. Now I'm told each day you can obtain a gold version of these tickets for melding for a very good decoration. I've heard you can do this once per day. I have not confirmed that myself. I'm just repeating what I've heard. This gold alchemy ticket gives you a chance for a pretty strong decoration. Okay, so when you can obtain that from the Steamworks, that's really good. I would do that. Okay, so that's during the festival. It's really nice for obtaining the decorations that you're missing. Speaking of which, a lot of people were asking, oh my gosh, should I do the names Lavasioth and Greatest Jagras for decorations? I recommend not doing that. I think is a waste of your time right now because they do not hand out the best decorations. Those would be the giant decorations that you need in Iceborne. So if you wanted to use your time efficiently, I would do probably something else. Work on your charms, or if you're really all out of things to do in the festival, I would just go back and start doing the tempered investigations again. That's what I would do if you need more decorations. The names Lavasioth and the names the Greatest Jagras, those were good for the base game, but now you need the giant decorations. Those are the most important decorations right now. They're like the new bottleneck, basically, for good builds. So I would focus my time there. Oh, another little tip. You'll find this interesting as well. So when you run over to the canteen, you're going to be able to eat for the eat meal. Oh, interesting. Well, it's not letting me eat it now. What? Oh, it's probably only going to be in the Gathering Hub. Here we are. Oh, look, it's Shadow. Shadow's still here? Wonder who else is still here. So, now when we eat meal, there it is. Grand Appreciation Platter. Notice it gives you Feline Safeguard. That was the right name of the feline food skill. I know what I'm talking about. So you're guaranteed to get Feline Safeguard, and this is the same as having Feline Insurance. Feline Safeguard and Feline Insurance, by the way, they stack, so it's really nice to have that, especially if you're going in to fight Safi Poopy. He's not the most difficult fight, but he's kind of a difficult fight, so yeah, it's nice to have all of that. Okay, as perhaps an ending note, I want to just talk about some PlayStation exclusive quests that are available right now. You have Master Rank 6 Into the Frozen Wild. This allows you to build the Stormslinger light bowgun. Alright, and then you also have the Survivor. This allows you to upgrade the Warbow, Palico Gear, and the Adept Stormslinger, as well as the Shield Weaver full armor set. And then finally you also have Firebreak, and this allows you to build the Banuk armor set. Okay, but that's just exclusive to the PlayStation. Okay, I think we're ready to wrap things up. Let me get a wave going. Let me know if this guide helped you with the Appreciation Festival. If you have any questions about anything at all, be sure to leave it in the comment section. I'm sure the people there will be more than willing to answer your questions and help each other out with just figuring out small details that you might still be curious about, okay? I'm going to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.